Hey everyone, welcome to VR Verdict Podcast, episode 101. Our weekly show where we talk about everything VR. I am PJ.
I'm Wookie.
And
George.
we're here talking to George and Otto. Sorry, we always do that.
Creators of Chewllers.
Yeah. George and Otto.
You guys had a big week. You were on the Upload Showcase, which went really well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had feedback about bad feedback about our voice acting.
Oh no!
We had a couple days to make it happen, and that's why the voice was so bad in the game introduce trailer.
I didn't.
But just voice acting is just fun thing. But
actually,
other
George
things...
did it. The voice acting in the trailer.
So, oh,
Hey, George, here's a bus. Let it run right over George.
Yeah,
I didn't
made it,
pick up on that at all.
In just 2 or 3 days, because
That's
okay. So
I just want to say
sorry?
to that point, in the game there you have a little TV in the tower and you have video cassettes. Was that you on those tutorials and things?
No, it was me.
Oh, that was you. Those are freaking funny. So
we made fun stuff for gamers. It's kind of tutorial and it's for fun. To introduce some game mechanics, how to make bombs, and we also planning to add some other stuffs like upgrading the tower, weapons, and other stuff.
So
The third
for
part is
Wookie,
my favorite.
yeah. So for Wookie and anyone watching or listening, I got to play the game with you guys a couple weekends ago. And the tutorials, I was like, you can craft weapons and there's different classes, but those tutorials, like you grab two things, you just duct tape the hell out of it, and then you like throw it. It's the funniest thing. And you have those on your YouTube channel, so there'll be links in the show notes so you can watch it. But I thought that was hilarious.
Okay, so in game we have a little bit small space where you can move, but we have a lot of mechanics here, and when every Chewllers are coming around this tower, it's a start panic, then starting panic in co-op with friends.
Yeah,
and
there are
this is really fun.
lots of mechanics there, so you can choose the way you want to play. You can play, for example, with some damage weapons. You can play, for example, with some explosive variations. Many players will like it, I think, because each of the component has some unique effect, and it's interesting to make something from it.
Yeah, so you guys have 4 classes. The engineer, the medic, the grenader, and the
damage
gunner.
dealer.
Yeah.
So
So when you're, for example, builder, you have chance to upgrade 2 times faster with just you'll spend only 1 wood and you'll get 2 times more upgrade on walls.
It's very necessary to take the roles in the game because each role is very unique and important for team play. So, for example, many players could take 2 maybe damage dealers will be in the team, but there will be some problems if they will do like this. So it's very important to make it very smart decisions before the game starts. So
So again, for Wookiee and those listening and talking or listening and watching, so all 4 of the players are on a single tower, and you can go down into the tower, and you can be on top of the tower defending it. Like the engineer has to go down in there and fix the walls and stuff, and like from the playtest I did, like it was very obvious that you had to follow those rules or you weren't going to get very far. So, it was pretty fun.
Well, actually, it's demo, so we not gonna say everything what the final product will be, but we have many plans to add some new features also and do some other stuff to make it more interesting and more, how it say.
More.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have plans to, for example, add new environments, new levels, and
new gameplay modes also. So if you change the environment, it will change also the game mode, like this.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So we just had the demo, as Auto said.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because in the demo I tried to play by myself, and wow, that was that's hard. Are you gonna have plans to kind of scale that back for single player or anything like that?
We are planning to add single player mode also because we understand that maybe some players would want to play in solo mode. So at this moment we are testing and playing the game. So for one player to make some, I would say, a balance in the game. So one player could win the game.
Yeah, and that's one another reason we need to add, because 4 players it's not so easy to collect players, collect friends in one place. So that's why we need to add the single player too.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, it's not easy when you're playing the first time. There are a lot of mechanics, so if you need to understand and play better, you must play again, and then you'll learn how to play correctly, and you can go and death boss, and then you can go on another map. So
also, when we got our first feedback, lots of problems was in tutorial. So at this moment, we are trying to change the tutorial to make it more understandable for the players. And then we will see in feedback how the players will get it.
Yeah. So the Chewllers, like, who designed those, or who came up with those, and how many different variations are there? Because there's a lot.
It's a long journey, long story. So the first idea and design was very different. It was for the players. Sarakuya was defending the trees from some wood. How it say?
So we had
from our players.
So we had other ideas before we started to create these creatures, Chewllers. So we needed to had the tree where you are on the tree. So and tree.
Other guys,
you must crop this tree, so you must survive. But we think proves that we need other creatures the Chewllers, for example. We had other variations too, but our art team created these funny creatures. So
Yeah,
and
we want to make
we have-
something memorable, you know, and Chewlers are like these kind of creatures to be memorable. And finally, we ended at this design to make these creatures.
we have around 10 types of these Chewlers, and each type must have other. Help me.
You have to
Okay.
deal with them different ways. I know
Yeah,
yeah.
that. I
We're
like.
not native English speakers, so. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're doing
Don't worry
fine.
about that. Yeah.
I can barely speak English. That's the only language I have, so you're fine.
Okay.
But you guys have like Chewlers coming in riding on like pterodactyl things, and like you have them running really fast on like four-legged animals, and then you have these really big ones that come at you. It really
Yeah.
mixes the gameplay up really well, and it was fun in the playtest because everyone's like, "Stop!" Big guy coming, and everyone would focus on it. It's
Yeah.
really fun. It's really good.
We don't have the sounds too, because when other guys is coming, we need to add sound to be shown.
Yeah, after we add some sounds, I think it will be more memorable gameplay, and it will be more understandable, of course.
But in this with this demo, we understand what people say, what people thinks about game. We got really bunch of feedbacks, and it really helped
Yeah.
us.
At this time, we are trying to figure out how to make everything happen exactly the way the players want to feel it. So
Yeah. I think
there
the
are lots of
playtests are doing
problems. For example, George said it's a problem in sound side, and of course, problem is also the tutorial I mentioned. And we are trying to figure out how to very quickly make these problems disappear. Yeah.
Yeah. So with the weapons,
Yeah.
you can craft and upgrade and do all that on the fly. How many weapons are there, and how many combinations of things do you think you have?
In the game, you have primary weapons and secondary weapons. The primary weapon you can upgrade 5 levels. There are 5 levels of primary weapon,
With wood?
And you can upgrade it with wood material. So when you kill the Chewlers, where they are giving you some resources, iron and wood, and that's how you can make some upgrades. And when you make the primary weapon upgrade, the weapon also will upgrade it for your team.
Nice.
And the secondary weapons are upgrade. The secondary weapons you can upgrade with iron material, and it's unique and it's upgraded for you, not for your team. It's personal upgrade, I would say.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
start the game with like 2 handguns, if I remember correctly, and
Yeah.
then you can unlock
Yeah.
and build, and there's like a weapon rack in the tower, which was really
Yeah.
neat. And then
Yeah.
only one person can grab one of the versions
Yeah,
of
yeah,
weapons.
yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
And in this stage of gameplay, you must choose the weapon, secondary weapon, very correctly, because it's all weapons have the situational uses. And if you take, for example, the crossbow that you don't need at this moment, you maybe will lose the game because of not correct picking of weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but for example, a crossbow can slow down these Chewlers,
Yeah.
but grenade launcher you can destroy with
Yeah.
area damages.
Yeah. Every
Also,
secondary
we had
weapon,
a really funny secondary weapon. It's
Yes.
potato gun.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
we
in this
really like
picture,
it.
there is the potato
Oh,
gun. Yeah.
yes, this one.
So every secondary weapon has some unique effect. So you must choose wisely to win the game.
I was using the
Yes.
sniper rifle, and first off, shooting these little creatures with these big weapons is just kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But the sniper rifle, I was taking out, like, if they were lined up, you shoot and it'd go through all three of them, or how many were there. That was really neat too.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I love in
You
the
can
video.
get huge damage with the sniper, but you need to wait to reload it. So
Yeah.
When you talk
What were
about
you saying,
upgrading
Luke?
the guns, I love in the video where you're just like, here's a gun, here's a piece of wood, and then you guys are just hammering on it, and then like a brand new gun comes out. Like, it's so just
yeah,
really it works.
this
I love it.
funny stuff. Also, we can talk about the items. We have 7 types, 7, right?
Yeah.
7
7 types of items.
And you can merge it, or you can just grab it, or just a single one and throw it. For example, there is a sensor and the first picture, sensor and grenade. When you grab the grenade and the sensor will activate the grenade when someone is in this area,
Oh,
and
It says explode. Yeah.
then
Nice.
will destroy the Chewllers.
Mm.
For example, this the last one. What is this? Spray. If you see the spray, you can use this one and, for example, fire barrel. You can throw it, and this will follow these other Chewllers, and in this way will be everyone everywhere will be fire.
Yeah.
So like you
So,
have 7 items, and depending on how you combine them, I would
Yeah.
sit there and probably spend like 3 days figuring out what combination is what. My
Yeah.
team would be
Yes.
dying. I'd be sitting down there just making
Yeah.
mad scientist
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It depends on your creativity, because there are 21 types of
Combinations. Yeah.
combinations. So.
And it's also depends in a situation uses. You know,
Yeah.
for example, you
What you
need
have.
a grenade, you will use a pumpkin, you will lose. So you must figure out in what situation you need something.
Oh, we don't have here our episodes about how to become Chewler Slayer. I forget to send it, but this one was fun.
Yeah, we are planning to take some new videos for tutorial, and we also will edit in the game very soon. And we wanted to add it's like a feature to the player can unlock some videotapes of the tutorial after he will finish, for example, one stage or something like this.
So
It's
also,
like a fun stuff.
we also will have a Kickstarter campaign soon, because we did not mention, but our team is creating the Chewlers fully enthusiasm. So
Yeah. It's a startup, man.
Yep.
we're
It's
starting.
Yeah, we'll
like
have the
things
link.
work.
We'll have the link
Yeah.
to your Kickstarter in the show notes and all that too. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
nice.
Thanks. So
Yeah, going
yeah,
back to the
yeah.
grenades, I love like the combinations you guys are talking about. But if in that picture you see that pumpkin, and it's when you merge that with that grenade and you throw that, and I think it's in the video at some
Yeah,
point.
big
Yeah,
pumpkin goes off.
And just like it slows down everything. It's like an area of effect,
Yeah.
but
It's some. If you merge poison and the pumpkin, you will have these results.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Some of them will not be good results.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
example, which one? Sensor and spray will do nothing because nothing special. Sensor
And I-
will activate and spray will follow others, but nothing.
And I love
I will
that
not
that's like an
spoil
option. That,
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
Some things
I
just
will
don't
not
work.
spoil other items.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love that random combination because like when I first got an Android phone, there was an alchemy game where there's like 2,000 items and you're mixing stuff and finding out what you can make. And then back in the old school Dreamcast, it was what was it, MK3000, some game like that.
Yeah.
You're like a mad scientist's dog creation, and it was like the tutorial was like you can combine items, and it was like a piece of bread and this and that, and you were doing stuff, and you pull both triggers and you make toast, and that was funny, but that's the tutorial, you know. And the scientist was like, I wish I had butter.
Okay.
Just like you just would get random stuff and then you'd try to make it. You got a horde of guys coming, try to make your stuff better, and it blows up in your face, and you're like, ah, crap. Better luck next time. I love that whole thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, we want to, like we mentioned, we want to add some new levels in the game. This is the first one, the test one, I would say. So in every level, you will have some new features, some new mechanics for the base, and you also have some unique mechanic. Every level, we want to make this happen. That every level would have some unique effect of buffing your base. For example, if you looked in this picture of the tower, the right side of the top, the tower can be activated, but at the moment it's not working. But we want to add this feature that you can activate the tower and
Destroy all of
and
this.
it will make the area damage and kill the Chewllers in the area
Nice.
of the tower. Yeah, it will start the rolling. You know.
So while
Another
you're
cool
fighting
thing.
the guys off, you're like building the tower and activating that.
Yeah.
Does that finish the level for you, or is that just like a one-time, save your ass kind of surrounded by guys and it'll wipe them out?
It's a one-time use. It's a one-time use. Yeah.
And I liked in the playtests, there were storm clouds kind of just going by, and you're like, "Hey, shoot the clouds, see
yeah.
what happens." And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do,
yeah,
and
it's a
lightning
thunder.
comes
Seen
down.
this?
Yeah,
Kills
it's
them
a
all.
thunder damage. Yeah.
That's the most
I
fun
think
area thing I've heard in a while.
we will add a couple of features like the thunder damage, and we will see how it works. We have some testers in Discord page, and we will see how it works. If the players will like it, we will add it and leave it like this.
It's like the best version of the explosive barrel when like the environment has things you can use and you might not know about them. But most games have that red barrel and like I'm going to shoot that and blow somebody up. But I like
Yeah.
the lightning cloud. I wouldn't have thought of that one. Like just shooting the lightning cloud. That's kind of fun.
If you use just barrel, it will make area not damage. There will be just fire. But if you use grenade, there will be a huge explosion.
Nice.
And I like
You must check all.
the tower you currently have in the playtest. It's really small, and the four of you on top, like that's about all you can fit, and it feels really like not claustrophobic, but it's just you feel like you're right next to each other, and you're just kind of trying to survive. It just adds to the fun, and then even when it's just the little guys, and there's like 30 of them, and you're just trying to take them all out, like it's a fun time because it's just so much coming at you, and you guys are just like kind of crammed up on the top of that tower. It's kind of comical.
I don't remember. Did we that game? Did we have a boss fight or not?
I didn't get to see a boss fight. I didn't know.
Yeah. In every
We had-
stage, you will have a boss fight. Actually, we have the boss fight. If the players will play great, will in the final
Here's your
phase, we
reward.
will fight the boss. Yeah.
Get your-
In the
Yeah.
video, we have some dragon, and we have a boss also. It's a last stage, I would say. So in every level, we want to make some unique boss fights with unique possibilities.
Yeah.
So
During my
It-
playtest, I felt bad for you because you're trying to explain to the team what to do, and I was doing well, but the other three were pretty squirrely, and they were just like doing whatever, and you're like, no, and we never got very far.
I love that.
At first demo, we thought that the players can't play the game, and we balanced to be around 15 minutes length. But our testers played a really, really good, and
Actually, I think that if one squad will play 3 or 2 sessions of the game, they will understand how, and they will figure out what will use, how to make something. Because we had a close testing, I remember, and after the second session, the squad already figure out how to win the game and how to defend the tower. So no, 2 or 3 sessions, and it's already understandable everything.
And that's a tricky line for you devs to walk with, like, tutorials, because I like going in not knowing hardly anything and figuring it out, but a lot of people, like, they want to know everything.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we had really confusing first. This tutorial was really confusing for other players too, so we need to work on UX side.
Yeah.
Well, I love to figure stuff out too, but sometimes, especially in like VR, you're not really sure what you can touch or not. So some of the games that don't have a tutorial and you're just figuring stuff out, I don't know. I can turn this knob here or do that. Like if those games just have like a little like an arrow pop up, like psst, do this one, and then you'd like, oh, I can interact with that because like it all looks the same, It's-
Yeah, but in this situation, it's necessary to add tutorial because there are
Yeah.
lots of mechanics, there are lots of situations, and if the player will start the game before the tutorial, he will understand nothing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's necessary.
It's a good
And
balance. here and there.
it's also the online, and if it's a single player, maybe he will understand something, but it's a multiplayer online, so tutorial is necessary to understand how the game works.
At the first time, we were oriented to create a core mechanics, and after this feedback, we need to work on UX side, as I mentioned, because we have really, really bad UX at this time. You need to
It's never good to do that like right away anyway, because you don't know. You got to do the game. You could do the UX, and the game could change based on other feedback, and then you have to redo the UX.
Yeah.
So probably not a bad thing to do that later on.
It was a test UX that we had in the game, so it will change. Definitely will change.
Now, if
how
people
was
could do
your
something?
first experience about in the game?
Well,
Your
so
feedback
first
too.
off, I thought the gun mechanics and the shoe, like, that was like right on. It was perfect. Every weapon I used felt good. I could hit things with it. The grenades were fun. I honestly, I love the training videos. I popped in there and sat for a while waiting for other people. while they were getting squared away. So I was drawing on the chalkboard and stuff like that, having fun. But once the game started, like, it was pretty crazy because, like you guys said, you don't really announce waves or, new
Yeah.
enemies. So it
Yeah.
was, I actually kind of like that, but I'm weird because, I was just looking around all the time, looking for people or the Chewllers to come at us and then reacting to whatever was around the next corner. But I had fun. Like, my only thing was, like, the teammates were just, no one was
Yeah.
co-oping. So,
Random teammates.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
But that's any game. But I picture, like, if I'm playing with Wookiee and some of our friends, like, we would have a blast. Like, it was just fun. I really liked it.
Actually, we are also planning to add some. Before you start the game, you are waiting teammates, right, in your room or wherever, and we are planning to add some trainings, yes, and some fun games in your room.
Nice.
Because at this moment it's like boring waiting someone. So we are planning to add some mini games in your room to make the waiting process more fun.
I always love mini games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the concept and the art and the weapons were just fun. I didn't get to try all of them, but the ones I did, I had a blast with.
Sorry.
That happens.
Yeah, usually I'm not a huge fan of like wave-based shooters because like I'll play a game and I want to perfect it. Like we've talked many times on our podcast with our guests. Like I like to play one game for a long time because I like to figure out different ways of getting the job done. But like these games are great because like I would sit there and literally with those 7 items, I'll probably try to figure out every specific way to use them, like combination, and then when they work. And again, sometimes I ignore the fight going on because I'm sitting there figuring out. That would keep me playing this game. Like once you do the wave shooter, even if the shooting mechanics are good, like I get it, it's fun, but it's not adding any value to the rest of my time because I've done that. But the replayability coming in with like the invention stuff, that's me hook, line, and sinker. So PJ was like, "We got to play this game." He's like, "Chewllers, got to play it." I'm like, "Okay." Like I got 10 other wave shooters, but we got to try. But like, okay, PJ. But now that I hear about that, I'm like, oh, I wish I was in that playtest. Like now I gotta join the Kickstarter and like, how do I get this game in my pocket? I need to.
Also, if you play, for example, 2 or 3 times the game, you will find your favorite weapon, you will find your favorite explosives, and it's after this, it's more fun,
Yeah.
And
that's totally
with friends.
With friends. Yeah. And also, we are planning to add some features like create your own character with your own look. So
yeah, I love the test
it will
bots.
It will be also the. It will be It's a test unit. So
yeah.
Someone commented that he didn't like the characters, our avatars, because this one was just test one. And also, of course, there will be other types of skins, avatars, and you can build your own. Also, you can unlock them and find in game.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really? So you get like pieces of them, or you just find like you do something weird
it's a
and you
piece.
get a new
You
character?
have a head, you have a hands, the body, and you can choose what kind of look you like.
Yeah. Also, will be other accessories too.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's kind of fun.
We also
Also-
add some emotions. You can use it in the game. It's fun.
When you
Fancy.
played there. No,
no,
it was
it's like smiles, Chewller smiles.
Oh, like little face
Chewller
Emojis.
stickers. Yeah, faces.
Nice.
When you played past days ago, did we had these emotions already, or just
I didn't see them,
Oh,
so I'm not
okay.
sure. Yeah, I don't know if they
days
were or
ago
not.
we added?
Yeah. You will have also the achievement section in the game, so it will be also the challenging that unlock all the achievements and be the most fearless Chewller Slayer. I don't know.
Yeah. I just love so there's a lot going on in the game because you have all the weapons and grenades, so you have that mechanic. All the enemies, there's like you said, 10 different versions.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to like use the right equipment on the right guy, and then you also
Mhm.
have to deal with like the tower, like keeping it repaired
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So like there's a lot going on, and it's just a fun, chaotic time.
Yeah, when you play second, third, and more sessions with your friends, as we mentioned in our video, you just need to be more cooperative.
Yeah. So
This is
for
the
Wookiee
primary thing.
and listeners, like you can, like I said, you can go down in the tower anytime. And it's funny because I played the engineer class once.
Mhm.
I was just down in there fixing walls for quite a while, and you don't even see the battle, and that's really neat because it just mixes it up. Or then you pop
Yeah.
down like, hey, you got to communicate. I'm gonna go down upgrade real quick. You guys handle the enemies. So like, yeah, it definitely forces co-op, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, for example, Grenader, you'll have one additional slot
Pocket.
and in pocket, yes, and also you'll have more bonus, and you'll have 2 times more items in the game.
Extra pockets for the grenades to throw it. But no, it's like you must find your own way of gameplay, and every team or squad must find the goal, the middle to def the tower and also to make some damage for Chewllers. Because if you will focus only on damage, it will end very quickly.
There is also in-game funny things. For example, I love weapon upgrader position. I love to upgrade weapons, but when I'm upgrading with wood, our, for example, concept artists love to grab a Grenader. So he says me that do not upgrade because then we will not have wood for upgrade walls.
For walls,
Yeah.
But if we will have a small level weapon, we will not destroy these pillars.
Yeah.
So there
Fun
is
balance.
really, yeah, we are hard working on this.
All the resources for upgrades, you would not have any resources for upgrading, repairing the walls, so you will lose also.
Then we'll start panic. Do not upgrade weapons.
Yeah,
We need more wall.
That's a lot of things to balance. A lot of things to think about. It's fun. If you do make like a one-player version, how do you balance that? Yeah.
So it's really funny when you know everything in the game. We are really enjoy in our team when we're testing and balancing.
That's always those are my favorite games when you can tell the dev enjoys playing their own game and has like a fun time with it. It's like when we were playing, I could tell that when it was going well, we were having when everyone was cooperating, it was fun.
Yeah.
When we had without balance, the game without balance, we make this game and just add this feature, add other features and things. Our programmer hated it to play, but when we balanced, we have really fun sessions then, and really loved these sessions on play.
It was a long journey, yeah. Very long.
How long have you guys been working on this?
It's already 2 years around because, as we mentioned, we are a startup. we are located in Georgia, country Georgia, if you know that. So in Georgia, we don't have many companies on game development. So we need to find guys,
Yeah. It's
developers
very
who can
hard
create.
to find the right guy who will work with you in enthusiasm for this project. It's not a small project. I would say no,
Yeah.
it's not a big project, but it's not also the small project. So it's very hard to find the right guys to work on these type of projects.
Also, we are working on side projects. For example, I'm a freelancer. I'm creating graphic design tasks. Others are doing UI, UX, or other things. And then we are working on this game. Also, I had a studio. Auto had another studio too, and then we merged. Now animatronics is a studio where are combined 3 studios.
When we met 2 years ago, it's like this. We met 2 years ago, I think. And in first meet, like the George says, he don't like me. So yeah, because in Georgia, like George mentioned, there are there are small groups of guys who will work in the game development. So every guy don't likes the other guys.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah, that happens.
the first time when we met, we looked each other like competitors, I would say. But after the communication, we start to work
yeah, we
together.
work at on co-working space. And I had startup, Auto had startup. We had very often communication every day. And
one
today
day
we
we
are-
decided to let's merge the team, and we
Yes,
will make it more faster and more quick. We will have more quick results if we merge our resources. So that's how it happened. Yeah. We also have a third team. The team was working in a animation side, and it's like same story. Yeah.
Yeah, when I started finding other people's, I found this studio, and then we asked the studio about if you have what is this? No, they
Resources?
teaching they teaching for example animations and 3D art. Then we are talking about. If you know other people
Students? You mean students? Yeah.
that can help and join us, but they interested too, and we merged. So one of this guy, our art director, for example.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, in your area, then, like, it sounds like there aren't like a lot of schools or like organizations like teaching these things. So are you guys
No,
gonna be like the first mega studio?
This direction becomes more and more popular in our region, but
at this time there is no a huge
at this point we have lots of problems. For example, the investors in our region don't see the potential of the game industry. So it's hard. If you want to make some game, you must start your own startup. You must find your payment somehow. You must find. So it's very hard to make some games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our studio is oriented to create a good stuff, not just to make money. So you can
Yeah.
see these guys are our IP. So as I can say,
Yeah.
these Chewllers are creatures which is developed by our studio. Our concept artist, our art director, worked on this hard. This was months. They created other style of guys, uh, and today we have a Chewllers.
Well, I love
They are
the look of
funny.
them, and the dinosaurs that they ride are really neat, especially the ones that are on 4 legs and they run really fast. Those guys just look awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Stuff.
The main goal was to not to make a trash game. So
It should be.
I don't
everybody's
know
main goal,
how
but
we achieved or not achieved, but it will. The time will show. So the main
I
goal
think so.
was to not to make a trash. So we are trying to make our best for this game.
I think you guys are doing great because the gameplay is smooth. The enemies and animations are smooth. The mechanics feel good. So I think you guys have done a great job so far. And I don't know the differences from the playtest till whenever, but what I
Yeah.
played, I can't wait to play it again. I've been waiting to get back in there.
We'll
Thanks.
invite you when we have other builds, new versions.
Yeah, it's just the colors and the map, and there's so much just in that one tower area with the surrounding area. There's just a lot there, and it's pretty neat.
When someone in social media sees our GIFs, they're talking about that just you can walk in this area and that's it. But when you play, you are doing everything. What to do? What can I say? What can I do? I must upgrade walls. I must merge these items.
Yeah.
definitely keeps you busy. That's very cool.
So,
So
with the
also we'll have
Kickstarter-
soon our cinematic trailer where our team
Yeah.
is hard working on this. We forget about that.
It
So,
will be soon. Yeah. So
So and then we start Kickstarter campaign then.
nice. What's your estimated time for full game release, or when the Kickstarter finishes? Are you looking to go into early access or anything? Or what are you doing, Wookie?
I'm just sitting here.
Oh, you went into my spot. It's creepy.
okay.
We just like okay.
So,
We are planning to publish this game this summer spring this spring, but then we will have updates, new mechanics, new maps, and other stuffs because we need to publish it and then we will add.
If the players would like it, we will continue to add some new levels and new features for years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. I like that sentiment because
But
a lot of AAA other not VR games and stuff, they just release it and then drop it. I like the VR communities. Like if people like it, we'll just keep adding. That's really
yeah,
cool.
but there is today we don't have many players in VR. That's a problem. And when we are checking Kickstarter campaigns about the VR, most of them are failing because people don't have a VR device, and that's why. So it's I don't know how it will go, but let's see. Our campaign will go.
And you guys are releasing on Steam and Oculus, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, at this time we
PSVR.
have Yeah, we'll already have exception except PlayStation accepted our project.
Oh, nice.
But first we need to publish it on Oculus.
Yeah, in
Today you can
first page it will be available in Oculus, and after that it will be available on Steam and PSVR.
Yeah.
Nice.
At this time, we don't have a dev kit, for example, about PlayStation VR. And when we create Oculus, we will publish it, and then we will add other platforms.
Awesome.
At this time, you can play demo with Oculus Rift and Oculus Quest devices. In Quest device, it's already optimized. But for example, Quest 1 is not good to play because it's a half of performance.
Yeah, you may see a couple of lags in the gameplay.
But on Quest 2, you can play, just open it and play it.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll have to get in there, Wookie. Kill some Chewllers.
I got Quest 1, but I'll check out the couple performance drops and I'll be all right.
Just tell us, and we're proud to create you a personal account.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'll do that.
I know PJ already have it.
Yep. I will try to
Cats.
make some pumpkin bombs.
I'm King Bomb. Really?
That's one thing I just love about the VR community and developers like you, that you have a Discord and you communicate with the player, which, traditional flat gaming, like you can't even get a response to an email, but you guys are looking for what the player wants to make the game better for what they want and what you guys want. And I think that just always blows me away.
Yeah,
So
we're
smart
sharing
to-
our news on Discord first, then we're posting on Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and other. And also we had live videos too on Discord, where our art team, for example, are creating and modeling some items.
Yeah,
And
we have some live stream days to if someone is curious and interesting how it's how the making process is going, he can see how we work.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
traditional.
I could watch the artists just draw and create things all day. I just love-
Also, we have the videos in YouTube channel. We have videos of how to become a Chewler Slayer, and also we have videos the drawing, how to draw the Chewlers. So it's a
That's
time
awesome.
lapse. So if someone is curious how we make these creatures, he can check out how the painting process is going.
That's
That's cool.
awesome.
yeah, we have plans, but that's a main problem in our team. This is a marketing because
Yeah.
It's a big
it's
problem.
not easy for indie studio.
Yeah, we hear
And-
that a lot, and it's. I don't know how you guys deal with it. Sometimes I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. There are
That's-
situations when the team has a problem in the development side. It's a very often problem when the team has a problem in development side. For example, they don't have some guys who will do animations for characters or modeling. In this case, we don't have any problems, but in the marketing side, it's a big challenge to reach out the players who will then play the
Yeah,
game.
we have huge team. No, huge. It's around 10
18.
people, 18 people.
Yeah.
But we can create content. We can create everything. But just the problem is marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
we
always
have
the tricky
communication other guys, but
It's also a problem that in our location there is no such a big
community.
experience in the marketing side of the video games.
Yeah, we don't have in our country. We didn't create it yet. Any huge games, so we don't have experiences. As I said, so we
Yeah.
are doing everything with our hands and our minds.
Yeah.
Pioneers.
As you know,
Yeah.
I just recorded audio and voiceover. I created voiceover this video, and people in comments said that 10 out of 10 voice acting. Okay, it was me.
I didn't
Sometimes you
mind
gotta
it
do
at
what you
all.
gotta do.
Well, every player has his own taste, so
Yeah.
But
And sometimes
we
their,
have
their tastes are wrong.
But we have good feedbacks about art style, our game style, and other stuff.
yeah, and the mechanics also.
Just the fail was voice acting.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll change it.
Yeah, we had some developers in here last night for our 100th episode special, and they wouldn't stop looking at your Chewllers posters because we just
Yeah,
had
we
this updated thing in here. They just
No.
Oh,
kept stopping.
Oh.
Like, I love the art style.
yeah we were trying to
Nice.
do our 100th episode, and they just kept going talking about the games, which is fine. It was awesome. So we just we shared it and described it, and a couple times because we had people keep coming in and like, what's this?
Yeah. So they were loving the art
This is a
stuff.
brand new VR game. Okay.
So yeah, if other developers like are that, because we've done the same scenario before and they just kind of ignore what's on the wall. So it was, if you can get other developers to be like, holy crap, what, that looks awesome, I think that's a good thing.
yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah.
Most developers, like you said, when you guys met, you kind of like looked at each other like competitors. Like even if if I was a developer looking at this cool game, I might be like, that game sucks. Yeah, that didn't look good at all, but I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, they were giving it good feedback.
We'll go here and we'll grab this flash to other people's. Just play our game.
Yeah, play the Chewllers. Yeah.
We can walk around here in Spatial Lab.
Yeah.
Leave it up, yeah. We'll hijack something.
To that point, the Spatial Ape team are kind of taking a break, so we have 3 other podcasts next week, but your stuff might be up for a week longer than normal, so we're
Okay.
gonna have
Yeah.
like a Christmas special in Spatial Ape
Mhm.
next Thursday. So if you guys are around, but I'll see if we can leave it up and get some more eyes on it and things. So
Yeah, they can't update it even
Thank
if we have other guests. Everyone gets to see Chewllers.
Okay. Nice.
So we're about at
Let's
an
call
hour.
around.
Is there anything we didn't get to that you guys want to talk about or we didn't bring up yet, or share anything else?
I don't know what to say.
Well,
A lot.
I want to say that we will try our best to make the game happen very quickly, and we are also very open for all feedbacks from all players. If they would like to play our game, it will be awesome. There are open accounts in our Discord page, so if someone is interested to play the Chewllers, it's awesome. Play and give us some feedback, man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, there's-
that and reviews are the two biggest things a gamer can help you devs with is feedback and reviews.
Yeah.
So we try
Yeah.
to push that. And
we change a lot of things.
At this point, our main goal is to get the Chewllers to be in some conferences, so the other players will see it. It's how it say. Our main goal is to make the Chewllers be in our conferences too, because it's the place where the players can see the game exists.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, it's the hardest part. It could be you make the best
Yeah.
game ever if nobody knows about it.
yeah.
Yeah. But when we had in upload weir this video, people are interested, and we checked our Steam, our analytics, and interest was here. But it's not easy because we don't have in VR conferences, so we're trying our best.
Yeah. Well,
If
Space
will be
Lab has their
something-
trade show, so
Yeah.
that's every like Thursday. They just all these booths are different games and experiences. So there aren't many really trade show conferences for like VR, but there's one in VR, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah. So that's it. We will try our best. So
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to play it again, and I can't wait to see the final product, because if you released what I played, I would have been happy. Like, I'd just be happy because I had fun, and I can't wait to play with friends and stuff like that. So
You'll have
Great.
much more fun on the second play.
awesome.
I promise you.
With better
And
voice
also
acting.
with and of course when we will improve our UX, will be much more
it will be much better. Yeah, when
You
we
understand everything.
improve the UX and add some new sound effects, it will be much better experience. So,
So
we're gonna
wait for our trailer too, our new cinematic trailer from our team.
So
We'll definitely share
our
it.
short message is for the players, if you guys love the multiplayer co-op, don't miss the Chewllers. And we are excited to see your feedback, guys. So
Awesome.
All right, and leave a review. Damn it.
Hands and clap.
yeah, okay, why not?
They need to add the click.
Social
been
media
fun.
is really
Yeah, the recording in the podcast is so much different because you can like look at people. We used to use just Discord and record the call, and you know it was fine, it worked. But then you hop into VR and I can like you see
Yeah.
like well if you're thinking about your answer and this and that and like you know
Yeah.
Auto is over there talking and George you're sitting there like shut up. Don't get that without the social VR aspect. It's great. And now to you guys is been a blast. Talking about Chewllers.
Yeah. At last, I would like to say that I like what you guys are doing. It's very interesting,
Oh,
and
thank
keep on doing. It's very good for our
Yeah.
industry, for the players, and for developers also. So it's great. It's great.
And
Yeah.
the front end while doing it, it's just fun to talk to you guys and hear your stories, and then hopefully listeners just oh I hadn't heard of Chewllers yet, and they go check it out and
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Our main
really
goal
like-
is to help people find games like this, and also hear your side of the story, like how hard development is and what you guys go through. Because as gamers, I don't think we know that. We just sit
Yeah.
and complain about every little thing, but we don't know what, like the blood, sweat, and tears you guys are putting into these games. So
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the metaverse? It's almost there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting, and we'll all be on the ground floor. So
Imagine if we can have like a VR trade show where you can go up with booths like this and somebody could actually go in and like push a button and like a sample of your game loads. Like I can play your game in VR and then hit exit, and I'm right back in the trade show, like a real one where you can just go put a headset
Oh.
on. Fun.
Yeah.
You just go try like 30 games. Kind of waiting for that to happen.
Oh,
I
it
don't know how to
would be
make
great.
that work.
Yeah.
But it'd be hard to be a seamless transition. Push a button, some other game load while
Mm-hmm.
the other stuff doesn't just break. But, that's all hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Home is hard. So
But it can be do so.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Pretty sure it will be at some point.
I think so.
But just thanks, guys, for your time and chatting with us. And like I said, I can't wait to hop back in when you guys do another play test. And if you'll have us, we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll
Absolutely.
inform you and
Absolutely.
send you invitations again.
Awesome.
We have more fun to watch some of our players have fun. So it will be very great for us to see your gameplay.
Oh,
I
my
understand that. You ever-
quest. My quest battery is dead almost.
Time to go.
Okay, great.
Thanks again. Tell Teona thanks. She's been the one communicating with me and keeping us in the loop. So
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
You're
guys.
doing really, really nice job too,
thank you.
and a good job.
Thanks
guys are-
everyone watching and listening and hanging out. Check out the Chewllers. All the links for the Discord and everything we talked about will be in the show notes. All you gotta do is click on it. I'll get you to it.
I don't know if PJ
Bye-bye.
mentioned where our camera is for people watching on YouTube. So that's why we're with his name there, P. Hello, that's
Where's the camera?
right.
Down,
Right
downstairs.
above, right where that
this
name
is the
is.
camera.
Yeah.
This how I do it. Okay. PJ is the camera. Okay.
You can step on me. It's fine.
Reputation.